Yeah.
We can finish them in like 30 minutes. 15 يلا.
لا عادي ask questions. لا this is not the case. Ask questions. Okay? No والله I love it. That's one of the things I'm telling you about إنه يعني
I can
in class you
explain.
interact with well. Okay? طيب. We were discussing CSS last time if you remember, right? Yeah?
Yes.
So CSS is mostly knowing how to style our content, putting our own syntax within JavaFX, knowing how to address an element by names, and trying to link it in one of two possible ways. Do you remember the two different ways that we discussed last time? We had
Line.
and line, excellent, and linked, excellent. So linked means we're having two separate files, right? And we're trying to build a link between them. We keep the entire styling concept in one of them, the CSS file, and the whole design and event part is in our JavaFX file. So here, this is the line where we say this line is linked to the other one, right? Here's the pen.
هذا من الايباد بيزبط.
No, I think it's the disabled one. Alright, so we're having here three features, mostly talking about the font family. I don't think it's gonna work.
اتورك انا بعرف ضبط مره.
هو نفسه
They plugged the anyways. طيب.
I get one in
Font
another
family.
class.
Font family is set here to be Arial. Font size is set here to be 25 pixels. Font weight is set to be bold, right?
Yeah.
So this is how we get to see the final output.
دكتورة hello there هاي بول كأنه
So it moves from here to here. Okay?
Can't we set?
We can set font. Yes? Who said? Yeah, we can set font, exactly. But this is going to be part of your JavaFX, right? In that case, you don't need CSS in total. So now we learn how to do it through CSS, because CSS has more features and additional properties that you can control. By the way, there is a shortcut that we discussed last time, if you remember. Remember when we said there is FX font only?
Yes.
And it takes
Four.
italic,
Bold.
bold,
Size.
size,
والفاميلي ناو.
and the family font.
Yeah.
Font family. Font family, okay. Like, what's label here?
hello there.
What is it?
Label. Label one.
That's
label.
the ID of my label object, right? Like, how these two files are linked? Which statement?
get styles.
Get style sheet dot add, and then
What does
our
that?
file plus. Excellent.
So do you want me to get you a pen from the other class? Get you a pen from the other class?
Get event from another
لا
class.
pen from the other class.
Doctor, can I ask a question?
Yeah. Done.
Why isn't that thing, the font, this there in the actual code?
Again.
This, why isn't it in the actual code?
This one.
Yeah, no, up.
The CS.
Yeah.
So this is the CSS part. That's a whole separate file.
And then okay,
So
خلاص.
that's your CSS file. That's your JavaFX file.
And then you link it to the Java.
You link it with this line,
Okay.
right? Like, now the second example. I have this. We did it before. Remember? Username, password, submit, clear, whatever. Like, can you tell me? Just talking about the button here, the submit button. How many change happened here?
The background, the colors,
لا, بس the button.
the color,
That's
the
the
size,
of the button.
Be specific, huh?
the
Color
size,
of button.
The
background color,
The
the
label
size of the
color.
button, the
The
size
what?
of the button.
The size of the button. No, it's
The
الكلر
color.
والخط صار بول.
طيب, okay. The
The
size
color
of the button, of the font,
submit. Yeah.
like the text.
حتى
والويت
السكوير
دكتورة.
Weight became
بول.
bold and what?
الكلر بول.
The color. So background color, the color of the text, right? Became bold, increased in size. So 4 features, right? So here it's in white, the color. 17 pixel is the font size. Background color is blue. Font weight is bold. Nice. Talking about username and password. Any change here, Scott?
Yes.
Yeah.
Italic. Yeah.
Italic, bold, and also
the family.
Size.
Bigger size, and the font family is also different. So these two apply the same exact change here.
Yeah.
Is it a wise idea to give them both the same ID?
No.
Wait, let me think.
Yes.
If I want the
No.
same feature عادي.
Same features.
I
same
think
property.
maybe it works, yeah.
It works. We agreed here in JavaFX only, okay? An ID could be uniquely identified or shared. If uniquely identified, it addresses a maximum of a single element. If it addresses more than one, then all of them have the same change applied, okay? Right. So these two are the same exact change, but this one has blue background, this one has.
Green.
So now do I assign them the same ID?
No.
Yeah?
No.
No.
So these two are now two different blocks. Yes, Rana? All good? Text here, again we said, it applies for
Both.
both. Excellent. Now the pane is this huge one, right?
Yeah.
Our VBox. Like, what did you see here? A difference.
The image.
So
added.
it became an image, background image, right? Now there is 4 features here. First one, linking it to the right image.
Yeah.
So this is my URL, taken from any possible path. I set here the size of this background to be 600 by 300. There is a trick here. Let me show it to you.
دكتورة لما نعمل بالايفنت ما حنستخدم الاي دي صح؟ حنستخدم اسم الشغله اللي بالايفنت.
ID mostly
That's
for
less
that,
CSS.
yes.
Actually, this can be used for doing the
Yes, exactly. Nice.
فهمنا.
Yeah, anyways, let me show you the idea, okay? So the size of this image could be, let's say, 500 by 200. Let's assume, okay? So I can take the same image and I say, okay, I want it to be the background image of my own scene, which is 1000 by 400. Will it scale automatically?
No.
What it will do, it will take the exact size of the image, okay? And it will try to fill the remaining spaces by a repeated copy of your image. So you're gonna see it actually repeated 4 times, or I don't know how many, okay? Just to fill the gap and make sure that the entire size is covered. If I don't wanna see this, then I need to tell it there is no repeat, okay? You just need to stretch, okay? So take the 600 by 300 total size and make sure that it fits fully to it. So this is what we do here. Background repeat is set to be stretch, okay? Position here is center, so I take a focus on the middle of my image. Even if you zoom it in, even if it got cropped while trying to fit the size, the focus is going to be on the center part of this image. So again, now this is 600 by 300, but fully stretch it to the entire space here.
إذا مو stretch نكتب repeat ولا إذا بدي إياه repeat يعني شو بكتب بدل stretch؟
If you want to repeat it,
حط true ولا
you
شو؟
just add here repeat on whether x-axis or y-axis. So you have repeat x as a value, you have repeat y.
ما بقدر repeat
Or just
x y.
repeat. Just repeat for x and y.
Okay.
Just like we saw here in the example.
طيب بتضل تعمل repeat لتغطي 600 و300 ولا تبع البين اللي هو السين اللي
No,
هو؟
this one.
Okay.
This one.
ما فهمت.
So again, it's the total size of your image, the original one. if this image total size was 200 by 100. So this image has original size 200 by 100. And I want it to fill here the space of 600 by 300. So how many times do you think it's going to be repeated? So 200, 200 by 100.
repeated كيف
So, and I have total space 600 width, 300 height.
like zoomed in يعني
لا space, just empty space.
I know but I mean like for repeating what's gonna be
Repeating
repeated
means take the original size if you want to repeat. معناها take the original size without any changes, but fill the entire space with repeated copy of this image.
حيصير أكتر من صورة نفس
Pasted.
الصورة.
Exactly. Till you cover the entire space you put here.
stretch here
600 by
عشان
300.
تكون like it's just
Stretch
gonna zoom in
means take it exactly full width, full height as 600 by 300. Just a single copy. Okay.
yes
It can be cropped the photo, for example, right?
Can what?
If I give it a size that's where I need to repeat it, but it's not big enough to be repeated twice, it'll be cropped. So once and then half.
Exactly. That's a very good point. You will see this later in other platforms. Very obvious. Maybe here it's hard to see, but these values, if you try them, let's say working on mobile applications as platforms, it becomes very, very obvious. Okay. Okay. So now I have this box model that we discussed earlier. If you remember, we have our button. Let's assume this button has a border, right? And we discussed two types of spacing, either inner space or outer space, which we know as padding and margin. So padding is the space between your content, which is, I don't know, log in, sign in, whatever text you have inside this button, and the border of your button, right? So this space, the inner space, is what we refer to as padding, right? Margin is the outer space, okay? Let me use this, okay? Let's assume this is my scene here, okay? This is my button, okay? Who can tell me what is this space here?
Margin.
That's margin left, right? What is that space?
margin
top.
Margin top. What is that space?
Margin right. Margin bottom.
How about the space here from this point to this point?
Padding.
That's
Padding
padding.
left. Padding
So this is padding left. Padding
top
top. Padding
right.
padding
Bottom.
bottom. But let's assume I have two objects, okay? Two buttons. Okay. If I put this here to be, let's say, margin, if this is, let's say, margin 30 pixels, okay? So I see it from here and I see it from here, right? But this one doesn't reflect 30 pixels. This one also doesn't reflect 30 pixels. So if I don't specify direction, usually it applies for all of them. But it doesn't get to be seen unless you put
Another object.
another object. Now you can tell that this was 30.
30.
And if you place it here, you will see it starting here. Again, why? Because it reserves the outer space, the margin space, which is 30 pixels. Okay? Clear? So that's what we discuss here. Content, padding, border, margin, from all four directions. Now borders, you can still put lots of properties for, one of which is the border width, border color, border style. So border style is the type of the border itself. Does it appear like double? Does it appear like dotted, dashed?
البوردر ستايل مو موجودة بالجافا اف اكس العادية صح؟
So border style, it could be solid, it could be double, it could be groove, it could be dashed, it could be dotted, just any of these types. You can control the border color for it. So it can be, again, any name that we know, like red, green, blue, whatever. Or it can be
الار جي بي.
RGB code or RGPA code, right? Can be hash and hexadecimal and so on. Now the border width, this is simply how thick your your border as. So this is by default 1 pixel each, right? If I make it 2 pixel, it appears to be 2 lines next to each other, okay?
طب دكتورة إذا استخدمت CSS بأي
Yes.
يعني لاين بالكود، هل لازم كل الكود تبعي يكون CSS ولا بقدر والله أنا أحط بجافا FX شوية ستايلات وبال CSS شوية؟
Nice, very good question. So we discussed that there is inline and there is linked.
ما كنت موجودة.
So inline means what? Within the code itself. So you define an element, just use this element name, p1, let's say for button, p1 dot, set style, add any property inside my JavaFX code.
بجافا FX ولا ب CSS؟
Double JavaFX. Okay? If I want to do it in CSS, I simply do a separate file. I link the two files with the get styles sheet dot add or add all. Then I simply add this separate styling in there. Okay? But let me ask you another question. Let's assume I have same style. So I have the same button. I'm trying to address inline and using the linked style. In one case, I'm defining the color to be red. In the other, I'm defining the color to be green. Which one will apply?
Green.
Can you repeat it?
Green.
Yeah,
What's the
Can you repeat the
question?
question?
Again,
The second one.
okay, again, I have same code. I have JavaFX and I have CSS, okay? In the JavaFX, I have inline style for a button that says color green, okay? In the CSS file, I say same exact item, the same exact button has color red. Which one will apply?
هي
جافا.
واحدة من التنتين، يا اللي بيجي أول شيء بالكود
صح اللي بيجي بالكود مين
Green.
ست أول.
لا اللي بيجي أول يا إنه ايرور، واحدة من الاثنين
The green.
أو ميكس.
You're saying green,
Green.
which is what?
Because
The Java.
the Java, yeah.
You're saying the inline, you're saying?
كمان green لأنه
You're saying inline,
أنا حسب الستيتمنت سويت فيها set ID. هل
Green.
هي بعد ولا
Inline.
لا؟
Red.
أنا هيك بقول سوزان.
the external, okay.
اللي
Is
عملتيه
it
لسه.
set
external?
ID is it after the Java of X ولا بعد؟
إيه إذا الجافا FX أول حيكون الجافا FX، إذا CSS تحت إيه بيجي أول بالكود يعني، هيك رأيي.
آخر اللي بيجي تحت يعني اللي بعد.
It updates it, صح؟
أنا اللي بيجي أول.
I'll tell you something, okay. This question is a bit tricky. And it depends, like its answer is different from one language to another, okay? So, usually, and keep this a default idea, the more closer it gets towards the element, the highest the chance it gets applied, okay? What do you mean by this? We have two different styles. One in a whole separate file, one in the same file. Which one has the high priority?
السيم
It's
فايل.
not fine. That's what I'm saying.
Only in case of contradiction. Okay? But I can have both of them implemented if there is no contradiction. So if this one says the color is green and the other one says the border width, let's say 3 pixels, both of them
Yeah.
will apply. So only in case of contradiction, it takes the nearest. Okay? Clear?
يعني
Yes.
nearest مو الأول.
Nearest, مش الأول. Nearest.
الفايل أبعد.
I know
So the one
بس
that's
إنه نفس
in-
الشيء نفس
Yeah,
المنطق
it makes more
اللي
sense كمان.
Both of them was in the same class or same file.
Oh, okay, that's very good question as well. Like, now in the same class, both in the same class. So you have dot set style. Let's say the first time color green, then dot set style.
إيه it override.
Yeah.
Now this is override. Why? Because it reads now by the compiler side. It reads one by one, right? Very good. Let's see an example. So I have this hello button, and I have this CSS file. Like, who can tell me what's happening here?
The border.
Background color orange.
What is it again?
The background will turn orange.
The background will turn orange. Okay.
And
Have a blue border.
البوردر بدل بينك بلو.
yes.
The border بدل pink blue. Okay. The inner
Yeah.
the border. Okay. Tell me.
And the width is 2 pixels.
And the button's color is going to become red.
Width is 2 pixels.
Yes. والبutton حيصير red.
والباتن هيكون red.
ايه والبوردر
the
تبع
border
البتن حيصير
color.
اسمك.
board. Okay, the border will be red.
What
Yeah.
should be thicker?
But how about the inner? Tell me.
Still the same.
ما
Still
في
the
باين.
same. Okay.
The font size is
The
fine.
font size is going to be bigger.
هو اللي حيصير الازرق هذا حيتحول.
Just the border, exactly. Again, the blue is not a border. It's usually
Focus.
the focus. Remember, when we said an element is focused, usually it turns into blue. So this is how it looks like.
What's the padding doing for the paint?
Padding is doing what for the paint? It adds a space. Who can tell me where's the space now?
From shouldn't there be like left, right padding?
If I don't specify, it applies on all directions.
وين مكتوب؟
دكتورة حيصير
So the
حتقرب
text is
شوي.
in the center.
Do
Hello
I
will
add
be
anything here?
ايه
50
Do I add
pixels.
anything here?
ايه
50 pixels.
How about this?
50 pixels. No, it's
No,
the one
the padding's
inside.
for the
Yeah.
paint.
No, it's inside the button. Like the hello is.
Okay, the
that-
padding.
The hellos.
لا
the
البادنج
The padding,
بالبوردر.
yeah,
Size.
really?
For the
Oh.
paint.
Yeah,
Oh,
sorry.
that's a very important
never mind.
point.
Ha-
If I say the margin of
Study.
this button, is it the same like saying the padding of this
ايه
paint?
Yeah. Same.
So the inner space of the paint is the outer space of
the button.
the button. So they're both the same here. Right. So here you will start seeing 50 pixels on left, right? You will start seeing 50 pixels also on top.
طب دكتورة عندي سؤال.
Yes.
دكتورة هلا بعد ما حطينا هاي البادنج تبع البين، هل لو كان عندي أكثر من بتن حيصير بين كل بتن وبتن نفس المسافة ولا أنا بدي أروح لكل
You
بتن؟
will have 50 pixels plus 30 pixels.
يعني حتى بين كل
for the
بتن وبتن مو
horizontal
بس
space.
البوردر. لو عندي أكثر من بتن يعني بيناتهم حيكون
Yeah,
في.
لو أكتر من button, this one remains the same.
إيه
Why? When you start from 0, 0, even if there is an H gap, right?
إيه.
So this one will remain the same. Only if you're adding an element here or here, the space will start being 80 pixels instead of 50.
مم.
So 50 plus 30. 50 plus 30.
مم.
No, sorry. 50
لا
plus
ناقص
30,
صح؟
Here only 50. Yes.
فهمت.
لا, it's horizontal gap.
إيه
It's
طب
not
البادنج مو
vertical
بلش
gap.
من 0 0 مو المفروض نقص 50 من 30؟ ليش زودنا؟
Come again?
خلص بسألك بعدين
No, you're
نفوت
saying-
بالعميق.
You're
مو
saying
ال50 ايه ال50 بارينج كيف تحسب؟ مو المفروض تحسب من 0 0؟
on left?
ايه
So
فالمفروض
move it 50 pixels.
ايه
So
انت
here,
قلتي
this is
80.
50. No, this is 50.
إيه.
This also remains 50.
إيه.
This one and the next element
It's gonna be
will be 80.
okay.
The 50 plus 30.
30. Ah, that makes sense.
Okay?
But then why is the bottom?
Here
And
it's
it's
still
box.
50. Why?
It looks lower because
No,
there's no V
This is
gap.
the scene. This is the scene.
Where
itself.
this is H bar.
There's no
there's
V gap, exactly. And here this looks smaller because this is my scene size. So if this is 50, this is 10, this is 10, 70, this is around 40, this is 60, 50, this is almost 40. So it's only because the total here is 150 for the scene size.
Okay, that
But if you expand and if you try to add another element, you will see equal distance, 50 pixels. Yes,
Why
sir.
why is the right side 80 and not 50? Just
Again,
like the left.
if I have a normal H box with two different buttons inside, and I do specify here the horizontal gap 30, how do you add it? Without styling.
What do you mean? Can you
H
say?
gap,
Yeah.
usually you add it between the elements,
Yeah.
right?
So 30 in this
So
case.
by default, without any styling, there's 30 pixels.
Yeah.
Agree?
Yeah.
If I try this as a V box,
Mm.
same line, but V box instead of H box, it becomes the distance between
The
two
vertical.
rows,
Yeah.
right? So you already have here the 50 pixels, and previously you had 30 pixels, so only on the right side and forward. Between this element and the next one, and this element and the next one, and so on.
Okay. So on the right it wouldn't be the same, but on the left it would be the one that you specify.
Left, top, bottom, same. Here.
Okay.
Okay? The only one for the H box that will be updated is the right side. If you have H gap. If you don't have H gap,
What
it's
if
the
it was
same.
V gap? Which
If
one
it's
is
V
the
gap, V box, then this one is going to be the one you increase.
one? Okay.
And this one would keep 50, 50, 50. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. same exact code, no change, just these two statements highlighted. And that's how we see it. So this border now is dotted, the one for the pane, and the one for the button became dash. This ends the CSS part.
Can we control the width تبع الداش؟
Yeah. How?
أنا عم بسأل عمر.
The border width.
border width حنعمل صح؟
Border width, yeah.
ما خطر لي.
Here this is 10 pixels. That's why it's a bit thick.
Okay.
If you want it like thinner, you just go for a lower value.
فهمت.
Nice. Okay. I just need literally from slide 4 to slide 10.
Okay.
Okay?
Mm.
Just to keep you on the same pace with the graphs. Like, this chapter is very interesting. It's focusing mostly on the idea of creating menus. So we discussed menus, menu types, different examples, sub-menus, how to create them, how to create events related to your menus.
We took it in the lab. We took it in the lab.
You took it?
The lab.
Like, you tell me now.
كلها
هذا الخميس باخذ وانا احد.
Okay, very good. Yeah, it's very interesting topic. Again, these are all extras. But it might be useful for the project and the assignment use, so it's good to know.
لا third one لسه.
The assignment. No, it's actually part of your assignment too. You haven't noticed?
لا.
أنا
The stop all or continue all. Yes.
Second exercise has menus.
Yeah. You can stop all وقت كلنا نشارك في السن.
The whole system
click
is
يمين
mind
بس
trauma.
مش
How did you even think of this question?
يعني هو كليك يمين بس انه مو موجود فوق عندي بس
It's for the stop and
Right. So to understand this, it goes on the same exact hierarchy like the media, if you remember it from last chapter. So we have, remember?
media player media view.
Which one is the bigger?
media view
Which one contains the other one?
Media player, media view.
So that's the same exact concept. We have menu bar, menu item. Menu bar is only one, just one, in your entire application. For menu, this can be as many as you want. For the menu item, again, as many as you want.
Can the menu item has another menu inside it?
Cascaded menus, we call, yes.
Menu item has.
Right. So one type of menus is when you have options and only one of them shows as selected. Which,
Radio.
similar to radio, exactly. So we call this radio menu item. Or it could be multiple options, but I can also choose them all at the same time,
Like check
which is check menu item. This can give you a hint on additional element that we might use, which is toggle.
قلتها هلا.
Toggle group, exactly. We also have a menu that we call context menu, and it doesn't have a specific location in your screen. Anywhere you press.
This is the one we use for the stop animation.
سويته بس انا قصدي اللي فوق فايل اديت ما سويته مو موجود.
لا, if it doesn't, no, this part.
Yeah.
So anyways, anywhere where you right click, this is simply your context menu. If you choose any option, again, there is an event attached to this option. We will see later how. Now, there is also one type of menu items that's useless, but it has a logical meaning. Like we call it separator menu item, this one, which is nothing but this thin line here. So in many cases, you will see one big menu. It's split in parts. Let me show you. So here, I go here on this top, let's say. You see that?
Yes.
صح.
So this is the first line, second, third.
Third.
If you expand again, these two
هاي اللي قلت
are
عليها.
different from this list. So it's meant mostly to provide you logical access to the content of this menu. So in general, it all come under the control library. Again, you need to import all the three classes: menu bar, menu, Menu item. Or simply use asterisk and this will import all the three classes at once. So this is how you create a menu bar object. We say menu bar, any name equal new menu bar. Same for the menu, but here you pass it a title that will show to the user side. We have menu item. Again, this is the text that shows to the user side. Now, how do we attach them? Remember, we said
dot add
menu item menu bar صح؟
so the menu item we attach it to
menu.
the menu we attach it to
menu.
menu. Like let's recall the siblings we got to see so far. Get children, would add and add all.
Yeah.
Get elements,
Get points.
get elements, get items,
Get indices.
get what?
Indices.
Get selected indices.
Get text.
selection model dot get selected indices.
get text في هيك شيء ما له دخل
هي موجودة بس it's
انه
not,
بدك انت add
it's
all
not add and add.
دي أنا مشكلتي من كلمة تكست.
So we got to see elements, we got to see items. Yeah, points, I think we covered all. Okay.
تبع
Keyframes.
الماينستين كان
Remember,
في
get
التكست.
keyframes,
Yeah.
get style sheets, come on, we just covered it.
ايه صح والله
Okay. طيب, so anyway, so we have all of this here.
Yeah, style
Now we will add to it,
Yeah, style sheet. What was
get
this?
items, get menus,
CSS.
these two, okay?
Ah, صح.
So get items,
حفظهم هيك
Thank you.
مع انه they're so easy بس هيك بحس يا الله لازم احفظ كثير. ايوه exactly.
right, on a piece of paper. By the way, all the rules you can type it in 2-3 pages maximum. It's not يعني, and just revise it before the exam.
Which rule?
Wait, you're asking us to write the
The what?
Use them.
The what?
mouse dot press. You're asking us to write. I know, but I mean the other. You're asking us to write what? You're telling us to memorize to write them.
Yes.
So you're asking us to write.
ما هي جابت هذيك المره جبت ويت ومدري شو كان لازم نحفظه ونحن ما حفظناه
بس مو كده هذا يعني انا اكسبها من my brain.
What? Let's finish that. Right. So we're having here get items, again to attach the item to the menu. Get menus to attach the menu to the menu bar. Again, this could be one menu or more. So if it's one only, use add. If it's more than one, we use
Add
add
all.
all. Okay, that's an example. So we create menu bar object, two menu items. See this? So I have item 1 and item 2, right? And I do have here, so this one here says menu 1, this one says item 1, item 2. I do the attachment, so these two, I'm using the get items to attach them to the menu line. I can still do it
ليش
in
ما
a
حطينا
single
add
step.
all
You can do it in a single step, add all. Now the menu is attached to the menu bar using the get menu from add, right? Now the one we attach to our scene is only
Menu bar.
It's like the media view, if you remember. Right, a question. Do you see this underscore sign?
Yes.
Do you see it here?
No.
So what do you think this is?
Space. تو إنه يكون مكانها هيك بالنص.
ما تكون ملزقه قصدها بالبار ما دخل صح
Honestly, it's hard for you. I think you don't even know what it is.
طب هي بتبين بالفيديو ببين
No,
الفرق
no.
To indicate that the next character in the string is used to, is to be in the
I'll show it to you now.
حتى من
حتى لما قرأنا
حتى إذا قرأتها فهمتها. Mnemonic character by doing this.
Something I will magnify. In all systems, like back to Windows XP, XP or Windows 7, we used to see مثلا a small dash below F or
صح yes.
or after F.